Hello, hello. How are you? It's good to be back. I'm back. My name is Jessica. And you might call me Chess. Please feel free to. And I am a person, clearly, but I'm a business consultant, entrepreneur, happy woman, sometimes mad, a friend, a sister in business. Okay, so this series of videos that I'm gonna be doing are not only for the quarantine. They come in handy, but they're not just for the quarantine. They're mostly part of a program of content creation that I'm doing. Okay, and this is better. And I had a lot of people, friends, and acquaintances ask me questions such as, how do I do this from business to from idea to business, and then from questions about entrepreneurship, questions about creativity. It's just from all of those conversations that I had over the past few months, the common denominator was personal development, right? Because it's not really about what you're going to do, it's who you are, and are you the right person to do it, and are you in the right state, emotionally, mentally, spiritually, even, to do what you want to do. So, with that being said, I decided to talk about business and talk about entrepreneurship and a bunch of things from the personal development perspective. Okay, so this is what we're going to be doing here. So if you watch this video, you can expect to improve yourself after it. Okay, so I'm gonna jump right straight to it and start with giving you the three pillars that I believe to be crucial for self-love. Yeah, this is self-love time. Um, and self-love, it's not a myth, first and foremost. It's not like, oh, this is such a highly like goal that you have to reach. No, self-love is not a destination. It's definitely not. Self-love is a journey. It's a commitment. It's a lifelong commitment. It's a commitment that you're gonna have ups and downs. It's a commitment that sometimes you're not gonna come through to actually do your part, and that's okay. But then you're gonna start all over again, and you're gonna pick from where you left. So don't rush. Don't rush. No. So this is the first thing that I wanna get out of the way. We're not gonna do this in the blink of an eye. It is a journey. It is something that's going to require you to get rid of certain things. It's going to require you to take a deep look within yourself and be very honest. So if you're not willing to be honest with yourself and become the best version you can be, click and get out of the video, because this is not for you yet, and I will respect that, right? But if you're ready to just wake up and know who you are, why are you here. If you're ready to just go to that next level of loving yourself genuinely with all your imperfections, then please stick with me and let's go through it. Um, the three pillars that I was talking about, the first and foremost, it's know your flaws, right? I was talking before about embracing yourself. You cannot embrace yourself if you don't know what you're embracing, right? You cannot only embrace the qualities, you have to embrace also your dark, flawed side. And when I say flaws, and why is this important? Because I don't know why. Actually, it's kind of like culture, right? Cultural matter, that we go through life only appreciating and only acknowledging the qualities, while our flaws damage every other relationship and every other aspect of our lives. right? But we don't take time to actually deal with it. And whenever people bring it out, we get defensive about it, right? And I say this because I used to be like that as well. Um, I was am I was stubborn, right? But so stubborn. And people used to tell me this, like, you're so hard headed. I mean, when you say something, like, it's just you stand for it. I'm like, yeah. And I was also very defensive about it because I didn't thought it was stubbornness. I thought it was like, I don't know, just believe in this and it is what it is. Deal with it. And but because I kept being punished by my own stubbornness, I needed to like sit down and just be like, okay, so what should I do now? And I found a way to cope with this trait of mine, right? Because there's certain flaws, let's be honest, that you're not gonna just quit or get rid of. You know, some of them are just need a shift. And the shift that happened to me with the stubbornness part was that I started looking at the positive things of being stubborn. So being stubborn actually makes me determined and makes me the right person to endure certain things in life. So I started calling my stubbornness um, determination, tenacity, tenacity. I don't know. So and it helped me because I quit the being hard headed thing, like it is my way or the highway, because it wasn't working. So when I look at it as determination is the fact that you stand for what you believe in, but you're also open to other people's point of views, perspectives, and suggestions. So you don't close yourself in a box like I stand for this, I'm gonna ride or die for this, and whatever. No, you actually you acknowledge everybody around you, and you value their opinions, and you still believe in what you believe, but you're willing to adapt, for the greater good. So that's how I dealt with acknowledging my flaws, and it wasn't like nice to acknowledge the fact that I screwed up a lot of things because I was stubborn, right? So, and the same happened with the fact that, sorry, with the fact that I was, I procrastinated a lot. I procrastinated so much, guys, that I cannot explain you how much I damaged like projects. I damaged myself. I sabotaged myself with procrastination. Even to do this video, I procrastinated a lot, right? But I'm replacing procrastination with habits and schedule. The simple habit that I acquired, which is schedule, and becoming my own parent, which is if I don't do this, I'm gonna do this myself. For instance, if I don't, like when I was narrative of work, if I don't finish this project or if I don't finish this report by 5 p.m., I don't get to go out with my friends like later on for drinks. Okay. And of course I want to get out with my friends. Who doesn't? Um, so I started to punish myself. So yes, it is necessary to sometimes just snap yourself out of your own head and do what you need to do, even if you don't like it. And creating a schedule is actually a good way. Write down what you need to do and put there like the times you need to do it, and set alarms on your phone. Become annoying with yourself until the point where when you're gonna start being disciplined. And discipline is a topic for another video. But those are the two examples that I can give you with acknowledging your flaws. And once you acknowledge your flaws, you can actually either change them or adapt them to a greater good, to your own good. And that will help you to actually appreciate your qualities way more and appreciate others way more. So please just acknowledge your flaws and love those flaws. Like somehow they helped you, they shaped you, so they brought you somewhere, they brought you where you are at this point. So love them. It's not the fact that you're like, oh no, I'm this, I'm lazy, so I'm gonna hate on that. No, you don't gain anything from hating yourself. So just please acknowledge, accept, shift them, adapt them, replace them. But in this process, you gotta be loving yourself fully. You gotta be loving yourself. You're like, yeah, I'm imperfect, And these imperfections, the sum of my imperfections, makes me me. So that's a reason for you to love yourself. That's the foundation of loving yourself, because nobody's perfect, like absolutely nobody. Even the people that look perfect, they're not. So once you acknowledge that, you know, I have a lot of shit to deal with, but I'm still gonna love myself. So that for me, it's very crucial, and it helped me. It still helps me every single day. So try that one. Okay. So we're going to step two now, which is identity, right?